setting hearts aflame when I'm burning down these villages and freeing all the slaves. Wiz Khaleesi, have you bit my dragons? My brother tried to sell me to Khal Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Khalasar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the eye, winter's coming, so am I. I burned the witch alive who took my son and husband's lives. But I survived so frisky, now these dragons have my back. Suitors are so frisky and they always try to mac. Zara, Zoe, and Daxos had to lock him in a vault. Made my way to Slaver's Bay, but it was not my fault. It was karmic retribution. There was no preparing them when Krasus tried to mess with the wrong Targaryen. I smarted him like Tyrion when I knew how Valyrian. These creatures on my shoulders, well, I think you should be fearing them. You are now watching the throne. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. The Thraki, unsullied behind me, like I'm Luminati. It's the mother of dragons with my gigantic army. We be marching to Marine, but no, we didn't come to party. Cause they crucified the slaves and put them on the cross. Sir Jorah, please get lost. I know you think I'm hot. My schedule's kinda busy, got no time for Perrier. White girl politicking, that's Daenerys Palin. From Dorne to the Stormlands, the north and beyond, to the Westlands and Essos, I'm keeping it strong. From the Crownlands to the Reach, you know I'm getting love. To the Riverlands and back because I've got that dragon blood. So follow, more clueless, I thought that you knew this. But dragons aren't people, you know we've been through this. I'm quick to burn a hater, no mercy, danger, smacking kings in the face like my name was Cersei Lannister. Burn, burn, you should gonna burn. 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 I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got burn, burn, you should gonna burn. I got burn, burn, you should gonna burn. I got burn, burn, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got burn, burn, you should gonna burn. I got burn, burn, you should gonna burn. I got burn, burn, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew.
Good morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Alright, so I never did remember to try running this on actual multiple files, but we still have to work out seeds. Well, seeds. It would be helpful to actually have a history of untagged arcs and spans, wouldn't it? If I cut out map log processing, I could probably even cut out writing of tiles. And maybe it wouldn't take too long to do everything. I might be able to restrict it just to the continuous runs, because we mostly had stuff processed through the historical ones. We still have to do them, but actually, these are... Oh, you know what? I kept doing path match. Well, because I'm trying to select files, not like any kind of processed data. Now, what did we call... prox log time. Okay, so timestamp is an integer. That is a time value. Timestamp will be fine. Okay, that was just a small seed. Okay, so those are the same timestamps. So that would be our first one. So if we only did final process, yeah, I did breakpoints, which is also a file scan. Final placements. I mean, it's not nearly as complicated of a file scan. And I had you skip output. Right tiles specifically. And right now I'm not tracking, or I'm skipping processed because hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I might have to look into the whole skipping thing when we maintain state here. All right, so what? And I'm mostly interested in starting around here. So we've got this selected down to the couple of files, so we can see how long. Oop. Oh, did I? Go away. Did I comment out the wrong thing here? Yes. Okay, so a scan actually isn't too bad. Well, I mean, this is a very small file. Maybe I could arrange to do even less work there. So what we want is next, unless log file dot timestamp is greater than or equal to 1573895 If I typo that, we could end up doing a lot of other stuff. You know what? I want to clear my output directory. So it's just so I can see stuff easier. Now, these are bigger files, so there's still going to be some scanning time. Okay, so we got one index file. We're only going to have one timestamp. Surprisingly few tiles, though. I mean, this is Doom 25. And tutorial zone. All right, so we'll let that crunch a little bit while we think about what to do about seeds. So right now we're not recognizing seeds at all. We are, what are we matching? Map, cache map. we're looking for map log. And these are map seed. So probably what I need to do is I need to support like log files and seed files, say. Oh, when did a big split, it looks like. Really busy day. Oh yeah, we had some hundreds in here. That was 79. Oh, there was. Those are. Oh yeah. Oh, I also want to. Because I think determining when seeds break might end up looking at timestamp times. That can actually be done just in the straight up file times values. So I could process seeds in a completely separate loop. There's nothing that really has to be done in sequence except that when a seed is there, as we process each file, we would then have our current forward seed. So like Final Placements manages all of our stuff right now. Spans in our arcs. But somewhere there's a line I have commented out, which immediately returns if it's already processed. I guess we just do possible seed fix up before that. How are we looking? Hey, did I look for the second timestamp in this one even? Oh, there were no. Everything got touched, huh? Did I break my logic at the last minute last time? I feel like I did. Or I broke, or resumption doesn't work well with this series of stuff, because I'm not seeing anything that's getting. I'm a little nervous about this because it's being written right now. Because I'm not seeing any base pickups here. So we're at 7-Eleven. I mean, that's like halfway done. I haven't fetched in a day or two. I mean, probably even like the first. I could do this first little mini arc. Would give me something to work with. So if you, so well, I could have a like process log file, process seed file. Then this thing would still have access to some of this stuff. And based on, well... But if I have anything to figure out when a seed ended, it'll probably come from looking at timestamp breaks here. Well, I can do that from a straight up file pass. It doesn't have to read any contents. Because if I'm like moving forward through these, we see a seed, we need to update until we see a seed or what we think is the end of a seed. So is that a separate loop, or is that the same loop that can return either log files or seed files? Okay, so well here's a problem right now. Map log sorts before map seed. They have the exact same timestamp. So we're always going to have to be doing retroactive fix-up the way the files get processed. Also, when we hit a seed file, we don't know when it's likely to end. I mean, I guess we could still track it through these. Your map seed recent. Oh, right, it got published back here, but that was the seed that was released. And currently, it's the exact same time. But that's not necessarily the start time we recorded for. I'm gonna have to see how that correlates with... Oh, and actually I rely on this. Oh, yeah, since I rely on that for the merges with... Yeah, I need some sort of merges with detection in here. That will hopefully be at the file name level. I think that this might all be kind of worked. Okay, we're on 33s right now, so that might be winding down there. Yeah, I probably need to focus on reset detection, which would mean not doing any actual processing right now. Which means I don't need this right now. Okay, so I've got priors. So I want to be looking at... Now, this is in seconds. What do I want to view this in? Hours, maybe? So seconds. 60 seconds per minute, 60 minutes per hour. And right now, none of these are going to have bases because, well, no, they probably all merge. All right, so we are, okay, so output. We are having a problem where either we have completely broken our base merging, or maybe merges with actually returning good results here. Shh. Hey, Geester. Okay, so it's returning. That looks like an incomplete list of merges. And why do we get all of those? Oh, yeah, so we're not getting any merges in this section, which is a problem for us. And also, I must have my units wrong here. Zero. Oh, because I'm at okay, so we have to do this before here. I guess I still wanted to have the prior in place, which is why I did it there. Okay, now we can adjust our units. And most of those do look like pretty regular time steps. All right, so well, I guess we're only, oh, there were interests. No, your seed. I don't have anything that's saying it was a, well, maybe all this needs. So I'm not distracted by other stuff right now. Okay, so the 24 is pretty solid. How do we have an 18 and then a 24? Is it every 24 hours and not exactly at this time? There's a 913. 24, 15, 24. Twenty-four 6, 24 3. Oh, no, the seed, but we're not doing the seed files right now. Huh? Oh, that's only if there's a prior. How is there not a prior? I mean, 913 sort of makes sense. How do we go 24 15, 24 6, 24 3? That seems to either it does the output every 24 hours and not at a certain time. And 913, well, no, 913 would be 22, 23. I guess this is where I have to ask what splits the logs. Because you do kind of see some patterns in some of the numbers. Maplog? You are not responsible for maplogs. Or it's completely case sensitive. Well, no, the in-file search isn't. Pardon? Map.cpp is responsible. Well, it's responsible for writing it. Setup map changelog file. File does not exist.